Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome back to another video. I'm once again in Conan Exiles, and this time around I'm going to show you how to obtain the colored candles on the exiled lands, and of course the fast elevators again on the exiled lands. Now of course, to get them here on the Isle of Sipta, you just go to the tower which is behind me. You will need to have some fragments of power and then interact with the items back there. So there's like a little altar that has floating items. Interact with those and you will get recipes. Whereas on the exile lands, of course, you can get those two recipes there as well. And so what you need to do is you need to come to where the library is, where you learn the map room and all of the other bits and pieces, and interact with the shelf. These have been recently added into that, and it's quite random what you get, so it may take a couple of attempts. Now I do have quite a few fragments of power. We're going to see in my case within how many fragments of power I will get those two recipes. Once I have done that, I'm going to test out the different elevators. I'm going to show you how to craft them, and I've also got a little secret that I'd like to share with you that I have noticed whilst just going through the stuff in the game. So as you can see right here, I have 200 fragments of power, and this is where we want to be. Now this is in the abandoned city right here. So we've got that little thing right there in front of us. Behind us is the entrance into the library, so I'm going to show you that location on the map as well. So this is where we are. I mean, you should already know this, but this is this is some place you come very often. So once you're here, basically, don't forget you do get corruption while standing outside. So I'm going to make my way towards the library, and we're going to go, and so it's basically in the same room where the archivist is, and behind him, I think on two sides of him, there are some shelves with some scrolls. You interact with the shelves and you get a random recipe. So you can see the two scroll shelves on either side of him. Just walk up to one of them. Now I've got the fragments of power in my inventory, and I'm going to go through them slowly just to see how many attempts it'll take me to get the colored candles and the fast elevators. Let's have a look right here. Alright. Table leg. Okay, we've taken a few attempts. I am still waiting for the fast elevators. Come on. There we go, that's the one. I did get an extra one. I wasn't expecting it to be that quick. So we got the colored candles on the second attempt, and second to last, because I wasn't expecting to get it, we also got the fast elevators. Much like with any other recipe, you just basically learn these scrolls by interacting with them, by using them up, and as you can see, it's taken us about 20 fragments of power. It says 79, but I did not expect to get it this early, so in my case, within 20 fragments of power, I got both recipes. Now, of course, I did show off the candles in the previous video, so I'm not really going to focus on that. But this is what I want to show you in the artisan table, and you can learn this in your skills as well. You have these. We have the Chop Chop figurines from a other game. Now, you can craft these. They don't really require that many resources. And these are placeable statuettes that you can craft and then place around your base. They look pretty cool, so it's definitely nice to see them in the game as well. So in order to craft the elevators, you will need a carpenter's bench, and here we have both of the elevators. So these are the normal ones, this is the vertical one, and then right next to them we have the fast ones. So this is the fast one right here, and as you can see, there's a difference into what it requires in terms of materials. They're not that expensive to craft. Now my question is, how fast are the fast elevators? So let's find out. So temporarily, I've placed some elevators here. This is on my single player game. It's another castle that I wanted to build but never got around to finishing it. So we've got, they're about the same height. I mean, we can tell if they have a slight difference when they go, but I'm expecting the fast elevators to be fast. So we'll let them both come down at about the same speed. But as you can see, the fast elevator is actually significantly faster. And yeah, it's doing really okay. So by my calculation, and this is just a rough calculation, is that the fast elevator is twice as fast as the normal one. I mean, yeah, the normal one is really slow. I'm kind of glad that they put this into the game because it took a long time if you built up high to get to your base. So let's send them back up. And let's see what time it takes. I mean, wow. Already I can see a big difference in speed just within the first couple of meters off the ground. Alright, fast one is already up there. The normal one is still traveling. So this is the one that goes straight up. Let's look at the one that goes from side to side. Okay, we're nearly there, so I'm just gonna have to be patient here. I just wanted to show how slow the normal one is. Okay, let's have a look at the horizontal ones. I'm expecting to see the same type of result, so I've temporarily placed these here. The one on the bottom is the fast elevator, and the one at the top is the normal elevator. So we're going to start with the normal one because we know it's going to be slow. We're going to set off the fast one, and then we are going to compare them in terms of speed. So as I expected it looks like, I'm trying to get a good angle here, but I'm not being very successful. So it looks like the same type of results. So the fast one is actually twice as fast as the normal one, which is kind of good. It's good. It's not too fast, but it does make a big difference. So definitely worth using these if you are using elevators. And in most of my builds, because I've built off the ground on steep slopes and mountain tops and stuff like that, I do tend to use the elevators. So we'll do that on the return trip. We're going to see what the difference is. There we go. Yeah, okay, so that's kind of consistent. Well, I mean, that on the first attempt, we kind of got a good idea of what to expect anyways. But that's it, yeah. So that's how you get these elevators here on the Exiled land. Definitely worth picking them up. With that said and done, that is pretty much it for this video, folks. I do hope that you have found it useful and informative. If you have, please do not forget to support me and the channel by hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and haven't already for more similar content from myself. And if you have just subscribed, why not check out some of my other videos and guides here on this channel? Who knows, you might just enjoy them. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so they get notified when I upload new videos and content to the channel. Also, for those interested, you can always find me on the Sethtopia Discord. Links, of course, you can find down below in the video's description. And until next time, stay safe, folks.